Hi guys, this is Andrew here, Andrew J.K. Tan. What I'm going to do today is to talk a little bit more about the new NiSi S6 filter holder kit. I'm going to cover more details and look at it closer on the advantages of this new filter holder system and give a quick overview on how to use this filter holder onto this Nikon 14-24 ultra wide. All right, so let's get going with this little clip. So let's take a closer look at the S6 filter holder. It's basically made of two parts, and as you can see, it's made mostly out of metal. So before I break them apart, here is actually the silver locking ring, which will lock the body of the filter holder to the lens, to the Nikon 14-24. You can see this little mechanism over here. This is the part which has been integrated now in the S6, sorry, making it much easier to use, much faster to use. It basically allows the part which holds the 150 square filters to be separated from the main body itself. So let's see how we take the two pieces apart. If you can see this mechanism over here, what you first need to do is to rotate it anti-clockwise, then just pull it apart. It's very, very easy. Now you have the main body of the filter kit with the silver locking ring, which actually attaches itself to the Nikon 14-24, and this is the piece where you actually hold the 150 square filters. All right, you can see again, it is beautifully finished, like in all NiSi products. Before I put back the two pieces together, let's take a closer look at one major improvement that NiSi has done on the S6 filter holder. If you can see clearly or look closely, there's this matte layer which they have placed or incorporated into the filter holder. This matte layer actually now helps prevent or reduces greatly the amount of ghosting, flare that can occur, especially when using the entire system in very strong light. So this is a very significant improvement. It's as you can see, it's really incorporated very nicely finished. So this is a major improvement from NiSi for this particular filter holder. It will definitely help with the image quality. And also you can see the grooves here, 1, 2, 3, 4. These grooves are basically the alignment grooves to help align the filter holder onto the 14-24 lens, which you will see later when I actually put this particular filter holder onto the lens itself. So now let's put the two pieces back together again. So this is the main body piece. This is the filter holder piece. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to place it this way. Right, they're almost together. Not quite fitting yet, all I need to do is to pull this, and now it's already in place. The other advantage about this particular ring is that if you loosen it, all right, if you loosen it, it still won't detach until you pull this particular part. That's how it's integrated. Now, once it's in place, it can't be detached, all right? But if I do not lock the ring, I can actually rotate the piece. So this allows my filters to be rotated to the right angle as I do my photography. And if I do not want it to rotate, I just have to tighten it by turning clockwise. And now it's locked. All right. Now it's locked in place. I can't turn it anymore. If I loosen it, I can rotate again. So once I get the angle that I want, I just have to lock it, and that's it. So this integration in the S6 makes it much simpler, much faster. It is very well labeled, so you can actually see some of the instructions written here to help you if you are not familiar with how this S6 filter works. So it's very well labeled. And another interesting thing is that you have this little gears here. There's one gear over here and a second gear over here. What's going to happen is that you can use this to actually rotate the polarizing filter. So next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to incorporate the accompanied CPL which NiSi provides when you buy this S6 filter holder kit. All right, so that's the value that NiSi gives. I'm going to show it next.